If we have to walk, we're going to Memphis. Got to pay on bill.
Please welcome Mr. Eric Bibb. Come si è evoluto il tuo stile personale nella tua fantastica carriera?
It has been an experiment, the whole thing. I began when I was very young to play guitar, some classical guitar. I always had a passion for the acoustic guitar. My father is a wonderful singer, so he introduced me to many wonderful musicians, and singing and accompanying myself has been my mission. And I never stopped, so I guess when you keep going, you get better. So that's really what happened. I just kept going, finding my own way because I write my own songs. I make a mistake and it leads to an epiphany, and I say, oh, and then I keep going, and so it's a long road.
Cosa pensa dei nuovi artisti che suonano dei generi tradizionali americani, quindi stiamo parlando sempre di blues, jazz, country?
I like them all. I think many people are discovering, like myself, how rich the traditional music is. You need to do something new with it. This is always important. You have to make your own personal statement. But to leave it out, to forget about it, would be to make the music not as rich. We must keep it going. I like Keb, wonderful voice. I like Guy Davis, a friend of mine, Guy Davis. People like Alvin Youngblood Hart, I think fantastic. John Mayer, he's very successful and very good. I think more and more young people will make use of the traditional music because it's too good to forget. It's too good.
La crisi come può influenzare i giovani artisti e gli artisti con maggiore esperienza?
It's a challenge for new artists because there is very little money, resources available to launch a career, to get a career started. In this field, kind of off-piste, you know, blues, acoustic. But in a way, it's good because you must really want a career if you're going to have one, and you have to work yourself. You have to put your own personal energy into it. You cannot wait for some Svengali to come and make it for you. You have to push yourself. So the people who really want it, they can still have a career. You can make your own CD. You can keep the money. That's not bad. That's okay. That's okay. The internet, it's a good tool, so it's good times and bad times.
Quali sono i vantaggi e gli svantaggi che lui vede nell'impiego estensivo o meno estensivo della tecnologia all'interno della musica?
Well, personally, I always need to have some kind of device to record music, a little demo. It could be my laptop, it could be a Zoom, it could be anything, even a cassette player. That's important, like a notebook. I also like the laptop because you can quickly send an MP3 to somebody else, get immediate feedback. Like I could write a song, and right after I could send it to a producer and a collaborator, and they will be able to give me feedback immediately. That's very good. Instantaneous music. In the studio, I love the studio. In terms of composition, you can create over a long period of time. You can listen, add one thing, listen again, add one more thing. So as a tool for composition, I think the modern Pro Tools Studio is great. You can create something very ambitious, even with a few resources, yeah. One other thing, disadvantages. I think you can fool yourself. You can make something that sounds good, the quality of the sound is good, you can do sound on sound very easy, and maybe you think that the song is good when maybe the song is not so good, but because you are able to record it quickly, because you can make a high audiophile sound, you can fool yourself. Maybe just having an acoustic guitar and no high-tech stuff, you sing the song, you play it for other people, you get feedback, and you know, this is a good song, this is not a good song. So sometimes the technology can mislead you, yes.
Come vede in questo periodo il movimento legato alla chitarra acustica, se c'è una rinascita, se sta succedendo qualcosa, e poi una domanda più tecnica legata al suo suono, alla sua chitarra preferita.
There is a renaissance in acoustic guitar playing and building. I think the two have gone together. There's many people making beautiful guitars everywhere, all countries I go to, Australia, Canada, Italy. I see many fine, good instruments, not just the major labels, you know. I think there is a love of something that we make with our hands in a epoch when there's so much technology. The old style artisan craft work is having a rebirth. That's beautiful. For me, the actual sound of the instrument is very important. The look of the instrument is important. I have a wonderful friend. He makes guitars for me. His name is Roger Bucknall, Filed Guitars in England. So I'm very lucky because we can experiment. I can give him an idea. He said, we try it. Maybe it works out. So this is heaven for me. This is fantastic. The amplification is very critical too. I'm not a high-tech guy. I like low-tech solutions. So I use a very simple magnetic sound hole pickup, the Fishman rare earth one. And for me, it works. It's good. I think everybody really needs to find their own sound through their fingers, through their playing. In the end, you need a good guitar, yes, but in the end, you have to concentrate on the tone with your own hands. You have to find it, and it's only a process that takes time. No shortcut. Yeah.
Quale consiglio potrebbe darci Eric per iniziare una carriera musicale?
Well, I can tell you a little about what I've done, and it worked good for me. I think it's important to identify the kind of music and the kind of artist that really speaks to you. Find people who you really like their music and get to know them if you can. Go see their gigs, introduce yourself, send them an email, see their sound checks, you know, be a little mascot maybe, you know. Stay close to the people who you really like and ask them questions. I think it's important to keep going to whatever happens, highs, lows, whatever, don't stop. Somehow, everybody I know who is successful, they say that. It's obvious that you are going to have ups and downs, but in the end, the successful people are not only the people with fantastic talent, but they are the people who actually just keep going, and it's an automatic process. You will get better, you will improve, you will learn, you will take in information, inspiration. The important thing is to just keep going. Thank you.
Grazie mille. Grazie mille.
Prego.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. A pleasure. I like your questions. Yes.
Buon concerto.